If I told you that most people today are one bad click away from losing their life savings, you might think I'm exaggerating. But the truth is, the digital world has made it easier than ever for money to move instantly, and that means it can also disappear instantly if you don't know how to protect yourself. Imagine waking up, logging into your bank account, and finding that it's empty, your credit cards maxed out, your email compromised, your digital wallet drained. This nightmare scenario happens every single day to ordinary people who thought they were careful, but didn't realize how vulnerable their money really was in the digital age. And if you're thinking this only happens to careless people, let me tell you, cybercriminals are smarter, faster, and more creative than most of us can imagine. Protecting your money is no longer optional. It's a survival skill. And before we dive deeper into the strategies that can keep your financial future safe, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because the tips I'm about to share could literally save you from financial disaster. And you don't want to miss out on the tools, habits, and knowledge that will keep your money secure in an increasingly digital world. Now let's get real. Money today isn't just physical cash anymore. You don't keep it all in your wallet or under your mattress. Your money exists in the cloud, in online banks, on apps, in cryptocurrency wallets, and on cards linked to your identity. You swipe, you tap, you transfer, you pay with your phone, and it feels effortless. But what you might not think about is how every single digital action leaves a trail that hackers, scammers, or even corporations can exploit. The way money moves today is fast and efficient, but it also opens up doors for fraud, theft, and data breaches. Just think about it. How many accounts do you have online? Probably a checking account, a savings account, a PayPal or Venmo account, maybe some crypto, maybe investment apps, maybe multiple credit cards. Each one is a potential entry point for cybercriminals, and many people never stop to think about how vulnerable they are until it's too late. The first truth you need to accept is that the digital world is not neutral. There are always people trying to take advantage of the system, and if you are not proactive about your money's security, you are giving them an open invitation. Protecting your money in the digital age requires a mindset shift. Instead of assuming you're safe, you must assume you are a target and act accordingly. The more money you have, the bigger the target. But even if you don't have a fortune, criminals don't care. To them, draining someone's account of $500 is just as valuable as stealing $50,000 if it's quick and easy. One of the biggest threats to your money today comes from phishing attacks. These are fake emails, texts, or even phone calls designed to trick you into giving away personal information. They often look like they're from your bank, from Amazon, from PayPal, from Apple, or even from government agencies. They play on fear, telling you your account is locked, your payment failed, or that urgent action is needed. The moment you click that suspicious link and enter your information, you've handed them the keys to your financial life. Protecting your money means you have to slow down and become skeptical. Don't trust links. Don't trust urgent messages. Go directly to the source by typing the official website address yourself. Think of it like this: if someone knocked on your door claiming to be from your bank and asked you to hand over your debit card and PIN, would you do it? Of course not. But digitally, people fall for it every day. Next, let's talk about passwords, because they are the foundation of digital security. And yet, most people use weak, recycled passwords across multiple accounts. That's like locking your front door with a flimsy padlock and then using the same key for your car, your office, and your safe. If one key is stolen, everything is compromised. Hackers use what's called credential stuffing, where they take a leaked password from one site and try it across dozens of others. If you've ever reused passwords, chances are you're vulnerable. The solution? Unique, strong passwords for every financial account you own, and the use of a password manager to keep track of them. Password managers generate and store complex passwords you don't have to memorize, and they are far safer than keeping everything in your head or written in a notebook. Add two-factor authentication on top, preferably using an authenticator app rather than SMS, and you've built an extra wall that hackers can't easily climb. But protecting your money isn't only about avoiding hackers. It's also about how you manage your own behavior. Think about the devices you use. Is your phone secure with a strong passcode, fingerprint, or face recognition? Is your laptop encrypted and locked when not in use? Do you connect to public Wi-Fi without thinking twice? Public Wi-Fi is one of the easiest ways for hackers to intercept your data. That's why if you're handling money online, you should always use a VPN, or at the very least, avoid logging into financial accounts when connected to coffee shop Wi-Fi. It's like shouting your bank account details across a crowded room. You never know who's listening. Another growing threat in the digital age is identity theft. Criminals don't just steal your money directly, they steal your identity. Open accounts in your name, take out loans, and leave you with the debt. Protecting your money means protecting your personal information. Don't overshare online. Be careful with your social media. A shocking number of people reveal their birth date, hometown, or even answers to common security questions like what was your first car, or what's your pet's name, without realizing they're handing out the keys to their accounts. Freeze your credit if you're not applying for loans or new cards. That way, even if someone tries to open an account in your name, they won't succeed. Monitor your credit reports regularly and set up alerts with your bank to notify you of suspicious activity. Let's also address cryptocurrency, because digital assets have exploded in popularity, but they've also created a new wave of scams and vulnerabilities. If you're investing in crypto, understand this: exchanges can be hacked, wallets can be drained, and if you lose your private keys, there's no forgot password button. The best way to protect your money in crypto is to store it in a cold wallet and offline hardware device rather than leaving it all on an exchange. Keep your recovery phrases safe, never share them, and treat them with the same seriousness you would treat a physical vault. But let's not forget the role of discipline. Many people compromise their financial safety not because they're hacked, but because they're careless with spending, falling for online scams, or trusting shady platforms promising high returns. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. The digital world is full of fake investment schemes, fraudulent apps, and Ponzi-style programs disguised as opportunities. Protecting your money requires you to be skeptical, to research before you click invest, and to understand that protecting your wealth is often about saying no to shortcuts and sticking to proven, legitimate methods of growing money. Now, I want to get deeper into habits, because protecting your money isn't just about technology, it's about the routines you follow. For example, make it a habit to check your accounts daily or weekly. The sooner you catch unusual activity, the faster you can stop it. Make backups of your important documents and store them securely. Set up automatic updates on your devices to ensure you're not running outdated software full of vulnerabilities. And educate yourself constantly, because cybercriminals evolve their methods, and the best defense is awareness. It's also important to build a layer of separation in your finances. Don't link all your accounts together unnecessarily. Use separate cards or accounts for online purchases. That way, if one is compromised, the rest remains safe. Think of it as compartmentalization, the same strategy used in ships to prevent flooding from sinking the entire vessel. Financial compartmentalization ensures that even if one part of your money is attacked, the rest is protected. Another overlooked area is insurance. Did you know some banks and services offer fraud protection or identity theft insurance? This might not prevent the attack itself, but it can save you from financial ruin if something does happen. Look into what protections your bank, your credit cards, or your investment platforms provide. Sometimes, simply enabling alerts or opting into extra security services can make a huge difference. And finally, let's talk about mindset. The digital age has made managing money more convenient than ever, but also riskier than ever. You can't afford to be passive. Protecting your money requires constant vigilance, smart habits, and the willingness to adapt as technology changes. Don't think of security as something you do once and forget. It's an ongoing process, just like managing your health or your career. Imagine 10 years from now, looking back and realizing that one careless moment cost you your savings, your credit, or your peace of mind. Don't let that be your story. Instead, make the choice today to take your financial security seriously. Secure your accounts, strengthen your passwords, use two-factor authentication, monitor your credit, protect your crypto, and stay informed, because in the digital age, protecting your money isn't just about being rich, it's about being smart enough to keep what you already have.